Hi and welcome to today's training tip. I'm Chris, this is my friend Josh, and his little brothers and sisters are all over the house, so throughout this video they might show an appearance. Today, in today's training tip, we're going to talk about, it's that season, it's that time of year, fireworks, which I would have to believe as far as pet owners are concerned, dog owners especially, nobody's favorite time of year. And this year it seems like they're worse than ever. So a couple of quick reminders and simple tips with regard to fireworks and anxiety levels in your dog especially that responds to firecrackers or the louder ones that are going up in the sky, etc. Couple of things. As much as I love my dog and as much as I know you love your dog and dogs, they're not human beings. They're not human beings, they're not human children. They don't respond the same way that human children respond. They're dogs. Psychologically, emotionally, socially, behaviorally, they're different. Please keep that in mind. A frightened dog, an anxious dog, doesn't need your comfort. Shocking, I know. Doesn't need your comfort, needs your leadership, folks. When a dog is afraid, when a dog is very frightened by fireworks, gunfire, etc., thunder, if at all possible their fight or flight instincts keep in, and if at all possible, they're going to run. And some of you sadly already know the consequences of that. They're going to run. When a human child is terrified, they're going to run to their parents. That's not true for a dog. Dog isn't going to run to you. They don't need comfort. When a dog is afraid because of fireworks, because of thunder, etc., if you were to try to reassure the dog and comfort the dog, oh, like this, oh, Josh, it will be okay, you're not comforting him. All you're doing is reinforcing his fear. If Josh were in an anxious state of mind because of fireworks and I were to praise him, pet him, try to, offer affection. That's how he's interpreting it. Affection. All I'm doing is telling him, be afraid. It's good to be afraid. Be very afraid of those fireworks. All we're doing is reinforcing the fear. So please keep that in mind. Couple things. Give him a safe space. A lot of times dogs will seek out their own safe space, a bathroom. Especially a bathroom within the interior of the house doesn't have access to outside windows. If possible, it's a very small window. They'll go in a bathroom. They'll go in the basement. Allow that. Create a safe space for your dog to go to keep your dog safe and secure so that there's no chance of escape. As always, make sure the dog is wearing proper identification at all times. Make sure the dog is microchipped. Be very aware of doors and fences and make sure that the dog is secure during this unfortunate time of unexpected explosions and so forth. Josh will respond to fireworks with uncertainty only when they reach the level of repercussion that the house is trembling. Then he's not sure what's going on. He will seek me out. He'll actually come and find me. He might get on the bed with me. He might get on the couch with me. I'm not going to reinforce his anxious mind. If he puts himself into a relaxed state, because I'm in a relaxed state of mind, I'm the leader, and I'm conveying to him with body language, I've got this. I'm not sweating it. There's nothing to be afraid of. So if he seeks me out and he is in a relaxed state of mind like he is right now, then I'm going to offer affection. Then I'm going to reinforce, this is the behavior I want. I want you in a relaxed state of mind. At the very most, when it's its worst, again, when it seems like the windows themselves are rattling, if he were to get on the bed next to me, get on the couch next to me, I'm not going to pet him, especially if he's panting. That would be a great indicator that he's really stressed. He's panting. They can't keep quite still. They're looking from left to right. What I might do, and what you might do, especially for a bigger dog, you've heard of those thunder shirts. The idea behind them is they offer a compression. It eases some of those pressure points and releases some of the tension in the dog's body. I don't have a thunder shirt for Josh, but at the very most what I might do is simply apply direct pressure on his body with my arm. That's it. I'm not petting him, but I might apply direct pressure to try to release some of the tension in those pressure points. If it's a very uncertain dog, a dog that's desperately trying to get out of the house and so forth, I might put a leash on the dog. I might put a leash on the dog to keep him from escaping. And again, what's essential here is that I stay calm and collected. I should take a deep breath, remind myself, hey, I'm in charge of this, and really, I've got this. You're not going to get hurt. I want to convey that energy, and I'm going to convey it right down the leash. So maybe I can't even touch the dog. Maybe the dog is desperate to try to get away. I'm going to put a leash on the dog, and I'm going to deliberately keep the dog next to me. Next to me, just with my body language, conveying that. So just a couple of real brief tips we'll go into in another session, another brief training tip. I'll give you some suggestions on how you can desensitize your dog to thunder and fireworks, etc. Until then, praise your dog, love your dog, remember what you've got on the end of the leash. Thank you.